Good morning, everybody. Mr. Jimmy coming to you one more time this morning. Leaving to go to work, trying to do that thing to make that money, chasing that dollar. Yeah, folks, we're heading out again this morning. Ain't got to worry about checking the mailbox this morning. I already checked it. Anyway, we rolling strong this morning. Anybody that's just jumped aboard this video has just stumbled across it and don't know what's going on, don't know who I am or anything. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Mr. Jimmy over here in the Horry community. That's Horry, the Horry community. It's located smack dab in the middle of Horry County, which is located in the upper right-hand corner of South Carolina, which is along the east coast of the United States of America, on this big, beautiful planet we call Earth. Folks, I come on here in the morning times like this on my way to work and make a little video, just to say good morning to everybody, and try to get everything jumbled up off my head, get it out of my mind, so I can get focused for work. So this is my focus time to get focused to work, or get focused by the time I get to work. Folks, I talk about just about anything, whatever pops in my head, whatever just comes up, I just talk. So it's like we sitting here in the car together. It's like we sitting here riding together, and I'm just talking. So I know it might be a hard time sometimes to follow along with me what I'm talking about, because I do jumble around, because it is thoughts that I'm trying to get off my head or out of my mind before I get to work. So anyway, folks, I think the topic of the day, and it could change at any moment, any second, stuff that's been going on in my head lately and stuff I've been dealing with, and just some things. Not getting personal about me, but kind of want to talk about this thing. You know, sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to let go, and some people you have to let go. It doesn't mean that you stop loving them, or you stop caring about them, or you stop wanting to be with them. Sometimes you got to heal yourself. You got to walk away. You just got to walk away. Focus on yourself. Get yourself back where you were. Follow me. You got to get your mindset back where you need to be. Anyway, folks, what I mean is, sometimes, we get caught up in situations of, involved with individuals or anything of the sort. People come in your life, people go. Being able to not let people change you is a big thing. It's a tricky topic. It is. But it's stuff that needs to be talked about. People come into your life, and sometimes they're not who you think they are. Sometimes they are totally different from what you think they are. What you get from them is only what they give you of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you talk to somebody, meet somebody, say you meet somebody, alright, say you meet somebody online, on the internet, a dating site, social media, any of that stuff. Or say you meet somebody, okay, you see these pictures, beautiful pictures, or they look like they're smiling all the time, and they're at all these adventurous places, and this and that other. Friends, let me tell you, social media is social media. People post happy moments online. People don't go around posting sad stuff about their life. Well, some people do like to put drama on social media, but people don't really want to share the bad parts in their life. You know, things about this, that, and the other. Plus ugly pictures. They're not going to put ugly pictures on there. They're not going to put pictures where they, you know, wake up and the hair's all a mess and no makeup and all that. They're not going to put pictures like that on there. You're only going to get the dressed up pictures, the flirty pictures, the doctored pictures, the filtered pictures. You're only going to hear the good stories, the wonderful stories, the exciting stories. You're not going to see and hear the everyday hardships or stuff going on in their life. I knew that life was going to change. It is every morning. You're not going to hear all of their stuff like that. In other words, you're only going to see what they allow you to see, what they want you to see. So, you know, when you get caught up in somebody, remember that. Just kind of remember that. When you think you're falling for somebody, or you think you find somebody so interesting and so wonderful and so this and that, just remember you're only seeing the good side. Not understanding everybody's got a bad side. Some people wake up just glorious, you know. But I'm just saying, don't get caught up on just what you see here on social media and stuff like that, you know, because it can be a disappointment. Because see, a lot of people build themselves up so much through social media and dating sites and just chatting and all this and that and that. They build themselves up so far to where if there ever comes a time to meet, they will never be able to meet that standard of person that they've built themselves, made themselves look to be. You understand what I'm saying with that? You gotta be careful. You gotta, if you're gonna, I don't know. It's a touchy little subject. But I felt like it was been weighing on my mind, you know, and it's just, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You know, I'm on social media. I'm not really a flirt or anything like that. You know, I try to treat everybody equal. I try not to get involved with anybody. You know, if I get, you know, messages in the inbox and stuff like that, you know, I don't take them serious. I always, you know, greet them in a professional, courteous way, and then I go about my business. Not giving anybody any kind of, you know, extra treatment or anything like that, making them, you know, not brainwashing them into thinking, you know, there's something where there's not. You know, it's just, you gotta be careful. And especially because, you know, I dibble dabble in a lot of areas, a lot of countries, areas around the planet, because I'm kind of an explorer as far as I like to see people from around the planet, all the way around, because we're all neighbors on this big planet. Just because the water separates us from getting to each other, or, you know, distance is a bummer. I want to tell you right now, long distance is a bummer. There ain't nothing harder than dealing with distance. I mean, you know, you can do so much in a distance. You can only do so much. But anyway, folks, that's some stuff that was on my mind about, you know, just social media, getting involved with people you don't know, this and that and the other. I see people on the internet, you know, the in and out of relationships nonstop, you know, the in with this one and with that one, and, It's nonstop. And I kind of keep my distance. I kind of separate myself, and every once in a blue moon, every several years, somebody's able to weasel through that concrete wall that I put up. Somebody's able to kind of catch my attention. Somebody's able to come in and kind of fool me or whatever and trick me in. And I'll fall, and then that's all she wrote. I love hard. When I'm in love, I love hard. It's hard to get me to that point. But once you get me to the love, I'm talking about the love, I'm in there. I'm just that type of person. I try not to jump too early, and I try to coast in, being safe, being aware, just like on the highways and byways. I try to be slow, try to be safe, try to be observant, because I am an observant person. I watch people. I watch how they treat their friends. I watch how they act. I watch how they respect their own self, and what they post and what they don't post. I respect how they live their life. So it's like I'm constantly watching. But sometimes every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, somebody comes along and they snatch you up and they make you feel all lovey-dovey and just make you fall in love with them and all that there. And once they get you to that point, and then you start seeing things that you didn't see before, because everything was filtered, everything was covered up. You only saw what they wanted you to see. You only heard about what they wanted you to hear about. Once you fall in love, you start hearing about all the drama, all the stress, all the stuff in the world that they're going through that has gotten them at the edge of their life. It's like you all of a sudden, this person that you saw smiling all the time, just happy all the time, just loving all the time, telling you all these things about, they love you, they would die for you, they love you so much, they miss you so much, all this bull crap. I'm sorry for saying that, but to pull you in. And then once they've got you in, then they just sit back. You don't get none of that no more. You don't get none of that flirty stuff no more. It's gone. You are the one that is captivated, because when you love somebody, you love somebody. You kind of like you just all you think about it. Whereas for me, because once I love hard. I love hard. It's like when I'm in love, that person is my whole world, my whole existence. Like, it's all I think about. All I want to do is think about them. All I want to do is be with them. That's the way I love. But people, there's a lot of people out there now that they will suck you in, and then all of a sudden, boom, they change into a different person. But that's just life. That's just life. It ain't no big deal. It is a big deal, but once you realize it, you have to deal with it. And that can be the hardest part for you, is dealing with it. And once you deal with it and you're done with it, you all of a sudden you feel a completely different way. You know what I'm saying? All that worry, all that stress, all that sadness or whatever, it's all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. It's because you finally healed yourself from a situation. That's how you can tell that you've healed yourself from that situation. All of a sudden, you're back where you were before it ever took place. Now, you'll still have the scars. You'll still have the hurt. Will always be there. And even the love. You'll always love a person. You may block it out of your mind and this and that and other, but you'll always, once you love somebody, it's hard to unlove them unless they become a murderer or something like that, a crazy murderer. You know what I'm saying, crazy abuser, something. But sometimes you just got to move on. You got to heal yourself, and you got to move on. You've done all you can do. You've tried as hard as you can try. But when that other person starts disrespecting you, and it doesn't have to be a verbal disrespect or a physical disrespect. Well, I don't know how physical goes, but it can just be simple. You just got to heal yourself. You got to let go and heal yourself. And that's what I did. Folks, it's another wonderful day. And that little topic is over with. Now we've got it out of our mind. Now we can focus on what's at hand and what needs to be done today. And that's work. You know, my life ain't all about work. It ain't all about work. That's not what defines me. Driving a dump truck, that does not define me. Being a truck driver, yeah, a little bit. But being a dump truck driver, no, that does not define who I am. I'm Mr. Jimmy. I am an individual from the backwoods of Upper Conway, Lower Aner. Raised up with the good morals of life. Raised up with the kindness and passion of caring about others. To treat people right. It was bred into me. To treat people. Not to be hateful. To try to walk around and be a happy person. Try to brighten somebody's day smiling. Don't hold on to drama. That's one good thing about me. You know, if I get consumed with something that's drama, that's just, oh, it's awful. It just consumes me. Well, it'll consume me. But once I'm done with it, I wash my hands of it and it's gone. I have to take care of me. I have to make sure that I keep my mind right. Because I'm a 58-year-old pirate. You know what I'm saying, folks? So anyway, folks, this topic was just to talk about stuff like that. I just felt like the urge that it needed to be talked about. And I talked about it. Now I'm done with it. Now Mr. Jimmy's back on track. Rolling strong down Case Bay Highway, fixing to start another exciting day of dump trucking. Whee! It's Friday. It's Friday, March 31st, 2023. Brand new day. This video will be uploaded this evening. If you want to watch this video, by the time you hear me say that, it will already be uploaded. So I don't know why I even said that. I upload my videos at 12 midnight every night. 12 midnight. It's not that I'm up at 12 midnight, but when I upload my videos, it automatically gives you a calendar. And I click that calendar, it automatically goes to the 12 o'clock midnight at the end of that day, so it starts out another day. That's where I click. So my videos I upload my videos at 12 a.m. here in the USA. It would be 12 p.m. lunchtime on the other side of the planet, or in Philippines, or Singapore, or Hong Kong, or Japan, or anywhere over there in the Asian countries. But they get it in the middle of their lunchtime. The videos will pop up. But over here it's 12 midnight. I'm not, I wouldn't do it during the day, but by the time I get to editing or try to get something uploaded, it's usually in the evening when I'm get home from work and I'm getting cleaned up and I've settled down and I work on putting my videos up. That's when they usually they go live or public, in a few hours, and it'd be 12 midnight. So that's what happens, if anybody wondering. I don't have a set production, I guess if you want to say a set production, 12 midnight here in the USA. But really, truly, I don't have a set production. Nothing is rehearsed. Nothing is planned out. I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. That's my world. Folks, I appreciate each and every one of you. And by all means, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Get my friend account. Get my account up to 1,000 people. Please, please, please. Just hit the subscribe. You ain't got to sit and watch them. Just subscribe. I want to hit 1,000. It's just a goal. It's just a goal. I'm not getting paid to do videos. I do this for free. I just like to upload videos just for the fun of it, and just to leave a legacy for my grandchildren and children or grandchildren, if they ever have any, to watch, learn about them, learn about me. Because I'll be gone one day, probably sooner than later. So anyway, folks, if y'all got to be out and about on the highways and byways of this big, beautiful planet we call Earth, do be safe and courteous and nice, and do help somebody if you can, as long as it's safe for you to do so. And always, always, my friends, always be safe and be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who is around you and what's going on. Don't get taken advantage of. It's a hard world, tough world out there. A lot of bad people out there in the world that are looking to take advantage of you. Don't let them. Stay positive, my friends. Let's make it a positive day. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make it a positive day. Well, anyway, folks, anyways, until next time, this is Mr. Jimmy. Peace out, my friends. Peace out. Because Jimmy loves you.